What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, and today I got another custom series, and this is the inverted pick and roll series. I should say pick and pop because none of these plays have the screener rolling. He always pops, but these plays are specifically designed for the point guard or the shooting guard to be the screener. And so you can use these plays to run guard to guard screens, but these plays can also be really useful for bigger, stronger players that can also handle the ball. So guys like Giannis, LeBron, Zion, maybe even a few centers like Jokic, Wemby, and Chet, even though they're not like all that strong, they're still really tall and they can finish over smaller players. And so since the guard is setting the screen in these plays, he's usually being guarded by another guard. So the hedge defender is a smaller guard, and so you can use these plays to get your bigger, stronger player going downhill on a smaller guard. And even though these plays are pretty simple, it still puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and so you can end up getting a lot of layups, draw some fouls, force switches, and just collapse the defense and kick out to your shooters. And as I was making this series, I kept thinking about a couple of videos that I watched from Thinking Basketball a while back. I remember they made a video about the evolution of the pick and roll throughout the years, and they also made a video about the Thunder and how they use guard to guard screens in their offense. And so I'll leave those linked in pinned comment if you want to check those out. And with that being said, let's get into these plays. And so these are all the plays. Like I said, most of the plays are just pick and pop plays in different parts of the court where, you know, all their other teammates are just spread around the 3-point line. And the screeners in these plays is always going to be either the point guard or the shooting guard. And so now I'm going to just run through these plays real quick. The first play is ISO to a flare, and this is a ball screen that goes into a flare screen. So right here, call for Giannis. He starts with the ball on the wing. Then he gets this screen from Dame. And like I said, he gets to go downhill against a smaller guard. So right here, I probably could just, you know, go all the way and take the layup. But I kind of just wait. Sometimes you just want to, you know, wait that split second to see what the other defenders do. So right here, both Gallinari and Pat Bev stay with the ball. And so Dame, he gets open on the three. And you see like Brook Lopez, he sets the screen. But a lot of times on this play, you won't even need this flare screen. Sometimes you could probably just hit him right here if you make the pass early enough. But he goes out to the opposite wing, and then, you know, Pat Bev, he's too late on the close. So I end up getting a 3. The next play is ORL Fist 21 go spread, and this is a side pick and pop play. So right here, call for Giannis. He starts with the ball on the wing. Then he'll get this screen from Dame. And like I said, going downhill against a smaller guard. Be careful, though, because if you just, like, sprint at him, you will get called for charges. So be mindful of that. But right here, they end up just basically switching this, and no other help comes. And so I just hop step, even though I kind of don't even really get open on the hop step, but like Pat Bev, he's just too small. There's nothing he can really do about it, so I'll get a layup. The next play is Boston Fist 13 ram out, and this is a ram screen that goes into a spread pick and pop. So right here, I call it for Giannis. He starts with the ball at the top. Then Beasley, he's going to be the screener on this play, and he gets this screen from Brook Lopez. So these ram screens right here, they can be useful because once Beasley comes up, he basically set the screen for free. So this can be useful if the hedge defenders are hedging out really hard. So like if he didn't have to get through that screen, he can just play up on here and like just hedge hard and try to stop my progress. But since he has to fight through the screen, now Beasley basically gets to set this screen for free. And so now the defense has to make a decision. All right, well, are we going to switch this, or like what are we going to do? So they do switch it, but he's not able to get in front of me. So now I just break down the defense. They both go with Giannis. So I kick out. You might even have an extra pass because Pat Bev has a rotate, but he's too late on a rotation. So I end up getting a 3. And just always pay attention to, you know, the other help defenders as well. because right here, Beasley comes up, sets the screen. I'm able to turn the corner, get to the rim, but this time Portis helps. So I would have a dump off pass for a dunk, but Pat Bev rotates to help the helper, and so they leave Dame open on the three. So just like I said, pay attention to all the other help defenders, and make your decisions based on what they do. The next play is Phoenix Fist 12 out give, and this is another spread pick and pop play. So right here, I call for Giannis. He starts with the ball on the wing. Gonna swing it over to Beasley and then do this handoff with Dame. Pass it back to Giannis. Then the play just ends up in this pick and pop with Dame. So right here, the play just ends after you take the pick and pop. But it's the same concept. Just read the defense, see what they give you. More times than not, he'll help. So you might have a dump off pass, or again, like he might help. He might rotate over. So hit him on the three. Like I said, just read the defense and see what they do. I end up getting a layup because, like I said, the play just stops. You can also get this screen from Beasley. So right here, I just hold the ball with Giannis. I don't make this initial pass. And if you wait for a while, then Beasley, he will just come and set the screen. So again, same thing. Take the screen. He's gonna pop out, read the defense right here. Help is way too late, but you have to pass all to the corner, but I end up getting a layup. The next play is OKC Fist 14 out, and this is another spread pick and pop. So right here, I call it for Giannis. He starts the ball at the top. This time Beasley is going to be the screener. And so he comes up, sets the screen, and I try not to go too wide on this play. I try to go straight downhill against Pat Connaughton. And so with these plays, like I said, you want to avoid going out too wide. You want to go straight downhill on the smaller players. So I get going straight downhill against Pat Connaughton. I put that Hall of Fame bulldozer to use. Bobby Portis, he comes down, but he doesn't actually help. But you got this kick out pass to the corner. But right here, I just end up getting a layup. The next play is Milwaukee Fist 41 out angle, and this is another spread pick and pop. So right here, I call for Giannis. He starts with the ball on the wing. Dame comes over and sets the screen. And from here, like I said, I try not to go out too wide. Try to go downhill on them. But a lot of times they will stop your progress. Like just because you're bigger and stronger, you're not gonna just plow through them every single time. So right here, he kind of stops me, but I end up forcing a switch. So now I just take him into the post. Nobody helps. Everybody stays home. So drop step, dunk. Nothing he could do about it. Next play is Charlotte Fist 13 pistol, and this is another side pick and pop. So right here, call for Giannis. Starts with the ball on the wing. This time Beasley's going to be the screener. Again, same thing. He's going to set the screen. Then he's going to pop. And so right here, I get going downhill against Pat Connaughton. Hit him with a Euro. Not much he can really do. Easy lay. The next play is Denver Fist 13 go. This is another spread pick and pop. So right here, call for Giannis. Starts with the ball at the top. This time Beasley comes over, sets the screen. So again, try not to go too wide. Go downhill on him. This time I do a cradle. So it's basically like doing a Euro. But with the Euro, you usually go like opposite the ball hand. But this time I'm holding diagonal down to the right because the ball is still in my right hand. And I let go of turbo. So I get a cradle animation, but again, he's also, bigger, stronger. You also get a nice little bulldozer push off, and I get an easy layup. The next play is Houston Fist 13 out, and it's another spread pick and pop. So right here, I call it for Giannis. He sells the ball on the wing. And in this one, Beasley is the screener. And so, again, I just take the screen. He's going to pop. And the play just ends, so I end up getting a dunk. But, again, pay attention to your help defenders. And also, like, notice the spacing, too. How they put the other guard on the ball side. So even if he decides to help, like, he's not really going to do anything. And so the big man is on the opposite side. So this is just a longer rotation for him than this one. So it'd be little subtle things like that in these plays that I be noticing, and that makes all these plays slightly different from each other. And the last play is Houston Fist 12 flat out, and it's another spread pick and pop. So right here, I call it for Giannis. He sells the ball at the top. Dame comes up and sets the screen. And again, try not to go too wide. Go straight downhill. And right here, I get him on my hip. And at this point, I won. Like, if you get a smaller player on your hip like this, you're usually going to get a layup every time. And so right here, I just basically go through him. Bobby Portis helps, but he's too late. So, again, like I said, make sure you pay attention to your help defenders. You might have some kick out threes. But right here, I end up getting the layup. So that's pretty much it for all the plays. Like I said, this series is really simple. But with a player like Giannis, you don't need to do anything too complicated. Just put him in positions where he can take advantage of his size and strength and force the defense to have to make decisions. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. As always, I hope this helped you. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content.